Oh my gosh.
So what'd you think?
Wow.
I brought tissues. I brought 2. You like it?
Yes. Jesus. How long have you been working at this?
Working at what?
The get up.
Since 9 a.m., boy.
The dress is crazy.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. Yeah. You look very handsome.
Thank you.
Everything looks so good.
Told you to trust me.
We got this. We're getting married.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. All right.
And I'm not drunk?
Yeah!
I love the way your hair gets in your eyes, and I love the way that you can't tell a lie. You're an angel and I can't believe you're mine. Nothing ordinary, you're extraordinary. Pretty good at being wrong for my whole life, but with you I know there's one thing I got right.
No cheap shots. Cheap shots!
On days when it's easy, on days when it's hard, you don't have to be nervous, just fall in my arms. My love is a sure thing that you'll never lose. No matter what this life puts us through, I choose you. It's the way you make me wanna say these words, the way that you still want me at my worst. It's the vow that says I'll be here, darling, for better or for worse. It ain't momentary. So on days when it's easy, on days when it's hard, you don't have to be nervous, just fall in my arms. My love is a sure thing that you'll never lose. No matter what this life puts us through, I choose you. I do, I do, I do. I choose you. I do, I do. On days when it's easy, on days when it's hard, well, I promise it's worth it. Just fall in my arms. As long as my heart beats, I swear that it's true. No matter what this life puts us through, I choose you. I do, I do, I do. I choose you. I do, I do, I do. I choose you.
Hello, Pasha.
You look great.
Thank you. You're like a pretty princess. I had to stop myself back and forth. Thank you. You look
pinch anything. What was it with the lipstick?
So I did touch up, and then I pulled up my dress. But can you notice it? Like a little bit?
No.
Okay, good. I think.
Even looking for it, I
Okay, good, perfect. Because it was like right here, but Stacy took care of it.
I was gonna say, don't even.
Do you like my bouquet? Because you
That's very nice. I would compliment the girls. Great job.
Everyone did good. Ready?
Okay, now. This is showtime.
Oh no, this is big.
Monster hunter, beat, boat, big rat. He a freak throw, man down, call like ambulance. Tell him free throw, never to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with these alone? Trying to see Compton, the hinges speaking hate. All in his mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Meet your behind the Bible with God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to school with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some.
Good job, guys.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. All I can taste is this moment. All I can breathe is your light. Sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight, and I don't want the world to see.
Alright, just relax, be calm, everything will be okay, okay? Everything will be fine.
When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Joby Gaughan, and I have the honor to take us through this ceremony today. I've done many things through my life, but this will be my first today. So I ask for your understanding. If my voice flutters a little bit, maybe I get emotional, stutter here and there, kind of like learning back there. Before we came out, I said to Matt, all right, it's time. Are you ready? And he said, no, now? Please be seated. We come together today to witness the celebration, the union of Brittney and Matt. In the years they have been together, their love for each other has flourished, turning into the couple you see before you. Now they're ready to spend the rest of their lives together as husband and wife. Brittney and Matt, today as you join your lives together, remember that marriage is a journey, not a destination. It's about growing together, learning from each other, and building a life filled with love, laughter, and shared dreams. May your love story continue to unfold, bringing you joy, strength, and endless happiness. We are all honored to be part of this beautiful beginning. Over the course of their relationship, Brittney and Matt have developed a strong bond based on shared values and mutual respect. With a solid foundation from which to grow, they have made a decision to take the oath of marriage and spend the rest of their lives together. Let us reveal their joy and love on display here today. May we treasure these memories as Brittney and Matt get ready to begin their new life together. Sometimes in our world, we see evil and hatred and bad doings. Today, we see God's plan on display, the love and support they have for each other. While marriage is a sacred and serious tradition, it's also cause for tremendous joy. Married life is full of surprises, adventures, and memory making, all made possible by the enduring power of love. When Brittney and Matt finalize this union, they will begin a new life of partnership, one defined by shared hopes, dreams, and successes. Brittney and Matt, as you learn to live as one, you will encourage many challenges that can help you grow. Sometimes during these things, to make this life precious, cooperate with each other, always make time to laugh together, and never lose appreciation for the love that you share together. Remember, too, to adhere to the vows that you're about to make here today. Seek strength from each other, give hope to each other, and let your trials help you grow together. They say love can build bridges and climb mountains, and they're right. You will find that as it grows and matures over time, your love for one another will provide both fulfilling and empowering. Yes, there'll be challenges in life, but the strength of your bond will help you and protect you against life's storms. Always make your relationship a priority and continue to nurture each other. Through a commitment to love and friendship, together you will be able to navigate any obstacle that comes your way. You both started as friends. Keep that friendship at your core. From that friendship, you build a bond and a passion for each other, and that's what's got us here today. That friendship will make the good times even better, and will make the bad times go by a lot quicker. But remember always to keep that friendship at the core of your relationship. All right, Brittney and Matt, are you ready to proclaim the foundation of love for one another?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Brittney and Matt, they have prepared vows they'd like to say to each other. A few weeks back, we asked who wanted to go first. Brittney said, I will, and Matt said, yes, dear.
Matt. Matt. One of the greatest things I've ever done was fall in love with you. And I stand before you today humbled and amazed that of all the people in the world, you chose me to share your life with. You had taken a broken woman at her lowest, helped piece me back together, and turn me into a better version of myself. You even fell in love with the pieces of me that were not so easy to love, like when I get hangry. You have shown me gentle patience, kindness, and what true, genuine love is, and I will forever be grateful for you loving me in ways I never thought I deserved. There were many obstacles stacked up against us in the beginning, but they were no match for us. Our connection was too electric, too real, and it landed us right here, where we both knew where we were meant to be together from the beginning. I'm so glad I took that leap of faith 5 years ago, knocked on your door, and interrupted your PUBG game. You really are something special, Matt. You're the steady calm in my chaos, the light on my darkest days, and the person who can make me laugh even when I don't feel like smiling. You're actually kind of funny. I never would have dreamed that the random sophomore with the Justin Bieber haircut in the same prom picture as me and my high school friends would end up being my husband. It's crazy to think we only lived a few minutes away from one another for so long, but had no idea. I truly believe our lives and our stories crossed paths exactly when we were supposed to, and now here we are. I can't wait to continue traveling the world with you, having our wine dates overlooking the hills of Atwood, laughing till we cry at more comedy shows, getting excited about our takeout wings from Nuck and Futs, while we sit in our sweats watching one of the many reality shows I torture you with. I can't wait to go to more Steelers-Chargers games, and maybe an emo concert here and there. I want to experience it all with you, Matt. The big things and the small. Everything is just better with you. And with you comes a special bonus. Something I never could have fathomed I've ever experienced or have in my lifetime. And that's the gift of Hunter. Now, it's no secret that I'm not the best with kids. So Hunter, bear with me. And we'll continue to learn together. I can promise you that I will give you my best, whether you need advice, someone to confide in, and when you get older, a Call of Duty teammate. I am honored to be your stepmom. And I look forward to the journey ahead as we grow together, laugh together, and support each other. Today I make a vow not only to your dad, but to you as well, to be the best stepmom that I can be for you. Matt. It is with you I have discovered a love that is constant. And I vow to love you in every way you need, on days when life feels light and on those darker days. I promise to always stand by your side no matter what the world throws our way. I promise to believe in you, support your dreams, and to remind you daily of how profoundly cherished you are. You are my sanctuary, my adventure, my forever. For all the days of my life, I choose you, time and again, in every moment, in every lifetime, always. I love you.
I love you. So thankful I have to follow that. All right. Britt, growing up, I was surrounded by examples of real, endearing love. Nana and Paps, together for 54 years. My mom and Dan, together for 29. And Amy and Scott, for 26. Each of these relationships is unique. Each has faced its share of struggles. But at the end of the day, they all showed me the same thing. And that's love, real love, is worth every bit of the effort. No matter the disagreement, no matter the challenge, they chose each other again and again. Their dedication never wavered. The work they put in was nonstop. And I have always been in awe of each of them. And I swore to myself to never settle until I found that love for myself. From the moment I got to be with you, I knew you were that person for me. Even in the beginning, when I bought entirely too many candles for our first date during COVID, and telling you that I love you that same night, which was insanely fast, I knew that one day I'd be standing here in front of you. Sure, we have had our hiccups, like oversalting dinner one time, or leaving crayons to melt and stain my car seat. But each time we hit a bump, we come back stronger. We laugh, we grow, we keep choosing each other. The love we built is the most precious thing I've ever known, and I vow to always protect and care for what we've created, no matter the struggle, no matter the disagreement, no matter the circumstance. I will work endlessly to strengthen this marriage and stand unwaveringly by your side. I look forward to every morning I get to wake up next to you. You are my forever. You're my always. You're my one true love. No booze, so.
Brittney and Matt, I now ask you to take one another's hands and look into each other's eyes. Brittney, do you take Matt to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise to support him completely and love him unconditionally, in sickness and in health, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Matt, do you take Brittney to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to support her completely and love her unconditionally, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Brittney and Matt, today we have made sacred vows to finalize your union. To symbolize this new union, we will now combine these vessels behind us of sand to seal your vows. You each hold in your hand a distinct vessel.
When are we
of
pouring?
sand. Gaze into this vessel, allowing the sand within to symbolize your individual love. Visualize each grain of sand as a moment in time, either one that has already come or one that has yet to pass. This sand represents the waves endured over the course of time, every trial and tribulation that you have been thrown your way. By the same token, it also Together, slowly, pour your sand into the common vessel. Just as the individual sands are now combining together and melting into one, so too Brittney and Matt will your lives be forever joined for this day forward. Similar to the grains of sand, your lives now combined can never be separated. You will share your love, your joys, your hopes, your dreams, and your fears with one another. Notice too that your mutual vessel of sand is now larger and more impressive. Just as your lives have gained depth and meaning thanks to the love and support of your partners, moving throughout life, always recognize the importance of this bond you share.
I'm not good at this. Yeah, it's.
The wedding ring is a symbol of unending power and love between the two beings. It's a circle of trust. Its circle shape has no beginning and no end, representing a boundless spiritual connection. The ring should be worn proudly as a symbol of commitment between you and your spouse. Even when you find yourselves apart, your ring will provide a powerful reminder of the eternal love you share. Please repeat after me. With this ring I'm at.
With this ring, I'm at.
Commit my love to you, Brittney.
Commit my love to you, Brittney.
For all time.
For all time.
Giving you all that I am and all that I will be.
Giving you all that I am and all that I will be.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love. Big enough?
Just get it over that knuckle there. With this ring, I, Brittney.
With this ring, I, Brittney,
Commit my love to you, Matt.
commit my love to you, Matt,
For all time.
for all time,
Giving you all that I am and all that I will be.
giving you all that I am and all that I will be.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Please accept it as a symbol of my love.
Jeez.
Let's all bear witness to the promise that has been made here today. Brittney and Matt, you have shown you are ready and eager for all the joys and challenges which await you on the road ahead. By the power vested in me by the American Marriage Ministries, I am so proud to pronounce you husband and wife. Now remember, she's my niece. This is her family. So respectfully kiss your bride.
Still bowing you? Do you need your bouquet?
So she said, what's the problem, baby?
Okay.
What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, 'cause I can't ignore it. If the
Brittney and Matt. Enjoy.
I'm in love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the bride and groom have arrived, so please rise to your feet. As it's an honor and privilege to now introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Keller! All right, at this time, the groom would like to say a few welcoming words.
All right, guys, so I got about 15, 20 minutes speech for you guys, so go ahead and get comfortable. Honestly, thank each and every one of you for coming. I know it's probably harder for some of you to get here. You know, we've had some long distance travelers, so we really appreciate each and every one of you. You know, we were very selective about invitations, so if you're here, feel very special, right? But honestly, thank you so much for coming. We hope you enjoy the food, we hope you have a good time, and we're excited to share this day with you, okay? Thank you.
All right, dinner will be served shortly. Thank you.
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey. Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey. Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the bride and groom are going to play the Shoolywed game. All right, this is how this is going to work, okay? They have one of their shoes, and they have one of their significant other's shoes. I'm going to ask a series of questions like, who's the most charming? And if they think it's them, they'll raise their shoe. If they think it's the significant other, they'll raise that shoe. So how about a round of applause for our contestants? All right, first question. Who's the most charming? Oh, I knew it. He's a smooth criminal. All right. All right. Who's the messiest? All right. Who's more outgoing? Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's a long pause. All right. Who would Gordon Ramsay be jealous of in the kitchen? Look at that. Chef Boyardee Brittney, nicely done. All right. All right. Matt, thank you. I'm pulling for you. Thank you for you. Who's more stubborn? Oh, he's going for it. Yeah. Wow. Ooh. Dangerous. You're in the danger zone, man. All right. This is an awkward question, but who's more awkward out of the two? All right. Who controls the remote for the TV? Oh. They each have their own remote. All right. Speaking of remotes and watching TV, who is more likely to fall asleep first watching a movie? And who just overall just likes to sleep the most? Oh. It's a controversy. All right. So we got, who has the biggest sweet tooth? This is another tough question. Who's the better driver? Oh man. All right. Who said that they love? Who said I love you first? Oh, what a sweet. All right, and last question. Who do you love most in the entire world? There it is. Give them a round of applause. We'll be having our toast shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your toast this evening is going to be by Matron of Honor Stacy, Best Man Preston, Mother of the Groom Andrea, and the Father of the Bride Tim. So how about a big round of applause for all of your toasts?
Keep the applause going, please. All right. Hello, everyone. I am Stacy, and I'm so honored to be standing by Brittney's side. Not you. Okay, kidding. When we first met, I actually thought that Brittney didn't like me very much. But luckily, her and Matt started dating, and when your husbands are best friends, you get to know each other very well. Britt and I even beat them in a card game about how well we knew each other. I'm very proud of that. Growing up, I always felt like an outcast and wanted friends who liked me for me. I can't begin to express how grateful I am for you, Brittney. We may not have the longevity as some best friends do, but you truly are my person. You never judge, you get excited about the same quirky things, and you support me fiercely. Matt, when we first met, you immediately took me under your wing and made me feel like I belonged. There was a reason I wanted you to be the officiant when Preston and I eloped. I am so happy we get to be a part of your wedding as well. Brittney and Matt gave me not only an amazing friend group, but a caring family that I cherish. I'll never forget one Halloween when Brittney, Matt, and Hunter surprised us by bringing candy to my daughter because she was sick and she couldn't go trick-or-treating. It has been wonderful to watch you two go from friends to dating to now married. I truly could not have picked two people who are more meant to be together. I hope you both continue to go on adventures and experience everything life has to offer. And unfortunately, I left my drink at the table. But everyone, please raise your glasses to Matt and Brittney and a lifetime of adventures together.
Now I know how you felt, Matt. Sheesh.
There's not enough alcohol.
We can fix that. Hello, everyone. My name is Preston, and I know that the majority of Matt's family, himself included, have been eagerly terrified for this speech. Dan, wherever you are out there, I promise there are only 1 or 2 speed bumps along the way. And I promise to hit them at a smooth 45 miles per hour. I have known Matt for, God, too long at this point. We met when we were freshmen at Conner High School. I came from a prep school, so switching to public school was a bit of a culture shock, especially those bus rides. It was on that chaotic, noisy bus that I met Matt, who, in his own words, saw this preppy kid who just wasn't ready for public school and needed a good friend to show him the ropes. And who better than Matt to handle this job? And I sure am glad he did, although our bus driver, Amy, would say otherwise. Right, Jared? Now, I won't shame Matt's family or scare Brittney's with all the stories of our countless misadventures, even if I am known as the infamous Preston, whatever that means. The goal of any best man speech is to make sure people laugh, maybe cry. Hi, Dan. But ideally, nobody leaves the reception early because of anything I say. Which reminds me, why would you let me have a microphone in front of all these people? Ugh, common sense, my friend. In fact, you are so lucky that ChatGPT exists. All I had to do was ask for advice on how to write this speech, and it said to say nice things about each person of the happy couple. Well, that's easy for Brittney. She's kind-hearted, smart, and has a laugh that is incredibly infectious. She genuinely cares deeply about others. I could go on and on. Her parents did an amazing job raising such a wonderful individual. She has left her mark on my family forever. No, seriously, she scraped our driveway when she was helping us move in. It'll never go away. Thanks again for your help, Brittney. Brittney, you truly have brought out the best version of Matt, and trust me, we all thank you for that. We love you and are so lucky to have you in our lives. Matt, on the other hand, well, his parents, I know, did their absolute best, given what they had to work with. In all seriousness, Matt has his flaws. He's the most stubborn individual besides my wife. I mean myself. But let me tell you something about Matt. When I was experiencing the darkest moment in my life, he was the one and only friend that stuck with me entirely during that time. He stayed with me and made sure I had someone there to talk with. He made it known that he was there for whatever I needed and that I wasn't going through my loss alone. In fact, he has always been there for my family. Matt and I aren't blood, but we might as well be from that moment forward. Matt's the extra mile kind of guy that will go out of his way to make sure you are okay and will do it without needing to be asked. That's the man he is, and I couldn't be prouder of the man he has become. He is such a loving father, an incredible friend, a great son, an okay brother from what I hear. But I know he will fight each day to be the best husband he can be to bring the utmost happiness to Brittney as they start their forever together. These two have one of the strongest bonds I have ever witnessed outside of my own. In a world of uncertainty, these two will shine brightly through all the storms that life will throw at them. And I know that each of them, from their teamwork, their kindness, and their love for one another, it'll guide them even out of the darkest of days. Let's all raise a glass to the happy couple. May you always find in each other not just love, but laughter, friendship, and the strength that all arguments end when Matt realizes he's wrong. To the Collins. I apologize. One more thing. Stacy's going to do one more thing for you.
So, Preston and I prepared a gift for you both to commemorate your love. This clock is set to the exact time that you shared your first kiss as a husband and wife. And we hope it will remind you that as life changes, your love will remain timeless.
right. I told you, work on hard.
Hi, everybody. I'm Andrea, Matt's mom. Yeah, I do think I deserve that. Thank you all for being here for this wonderful event. It has blown us away just watching you two together. But many, many years ago, before Matt's brothers came along, before my wonderful husband entered the picture, there was just a little guy named Matt and me. And I was a single mom back then, and this guy right here, Matt, was my motivation for everything I did. And I really don't know where I would be today without Matt. So as I watched him today, yeah, I was bursting with pride. And I was thinking, wow, how far we've come, Matt. And I just love you so much. But I knew when you met Brittney that things were different. She was different. And one of the reasons I knew that is because you started listening to me. When we would talk about Brittney, you were listening. And I knew, okay, she must be special. And you know what? She proved to be beyond what I could imagine as special. As most of you in this room already know, because you know and love Brittney, as we have come to know and love Brittney. And we're so blessed to have her as part of our family now. We love you, Brittney. And I just want to wish the two of you love and friendship. Of course you're included, but you guys especially, love and friendship, because that's what I've been so lucky to have. And that you guys will stand shoulder to shoulder, no matter what comes your way. That you will listen to each other, and that you'll be champions for each other. So if everybody could just raise a glass to these two that we all love so much, and to love and friendship.
I'm going to change things up. I always like to stay on the funny side of things, and I can't top those. So I'm going to, first, before I talk about our bride and groom, I want everybody to know, because I don't think it's really been mentioned, but all the decorations that you see, all of the flowers on the tables, Brittney, her bridesmaids, and her mother spent over 5 hours last Thursday assembling and putting all this stuff together. So I think we should give them a round of applause. I want to talk about memories that I have a fond memory of Matt and Brittney that I want to share with people. You knew this was going to come out. First, I'll start with Matt. Our family always goes on a family fishing vacation up in Canada for, I think the Gallion family's been going over 50 straight years now. So when COVID hit, we couldn't cross the border anymore because they closed the border. So we found a lake at eastern Pennsylvania. And that was Matt's first vacation with us as a family. And it was a fishing vacation, and there's a nice trophy, you know, with a cup and a wooden base and everything. Everybody they show sportsmanship, but they're still very serious about trying to win that trophy. If you catch the biggest fish, you take the trophy home, get it engraved, and you get to enjoy it for the year. But then when the next year comes, it's back up for grabs again. So, as Paul Harvey used to say on the radio, this is the rest of his story. So we got up to this lake over in eastern Pennsylvania, and we rented an aluminum boat. And Matt was, again, this was his first time on vacation with us. He was nice enough to volunteer to carry our trolling motor battery, because they wouldn't allow outboard motors on these boats. It was either a rowboat or it was a trolling motor. So Matt went ahead and said, okay, I'll grab the battery. And the good thing is it's about a 50-pound battery. So Brittney gets her fishing stuff, Matt gets his, I get the rest of the stuff. We're walking down to the pier. And I get down there, and Brittney says, oh, you missed it. I said, what? Matt had the battery, and he was walking on the pier, and he slipped and fell and dropped the battery on his leg.
There were two batteries.
I only remember one. So Matt's there, kind of sprawled out, and he's holding his leg, and being the caring, loving person Brittney is, she rushed over to make sure he was okay. Well, Matt says, I think I broke my leg. And Brittney says, no, you didn't. He says, Brittney, I've got a dent in my leg. And I remember vividly Brittney saying, come on, man, get up, it's only a dent. So the love started after that. So Matt gathered himself together, we got all the stuff over to the boat, and we went out fishing. So I had the trolling motor in the back and the battery, and we start going down the lake. So we get to the spot that we want to fish. Brittney's at the front of the boat. She casts out. Okay, fine. I'm in the back of the boat. I turn around. I cast. All right, fine. So I'm fishing. All of a sudden, I hear him cast his line out, and I hear a splash and a thud. I'm thinking, you don't hear a splash and a thud. I turn around and got the motor to make sure he's still in the boat. Matt's first cast, as he cast it out, the top half of his fishing pole came off and fell in the water. And right after that, his fishing reel fell off and hit the bottom of the boat. I turned around, and all Matt was doing was holding the bottom half of his fishing pole and nothing else. That's a memory that's really hard to forget.
I'm glad that's the one that sticks with you.
And I go to Matt, I said, Matt, when was the last time you fished? He says, it's been a while. So luckily, Matt got his composure together, and to make a long story short, a couple days later, he ended up catching a 5-pound, 3-ounce bass, won the fishing contest. And to this day, he always reminds us of that. But that's pretty hard, coming back from a potential hard injury to win the fishing contest. You have to respect that, so it's back up for grabs again this year.
Brittney was the better catch.
She knows where the family is. Okay, so this next memory is of Brittney. It's a little bit different. It goes way back when she was 4 years old. I think she knows what this is. She knew it was going to come back to haunt her one day. So we went to church one Sunday morning, and again, the church was kind of like this, and there was a section with pews going that way and pews going this way. So we always used to go back into the corner, so in case Brittney started acting up, we wouldn't get embarrassed. Well, if we only knew what was going to happen that day. So we were sitting down during church, and there was a little boy behind Brittney in the pew, and he had a little Matchbox car. And he's going on the bench going boom, 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 and Brittney's just kind of looking over her shoulder like this. I figured, oh, Brittney, just pay attention. So everything was fine. The little boy didn't stop, going boom, 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 boom. Brittney, I glanced down at her, and her face is turning red. This is probably where all this started. Her face was getting red, her lip curled under, I glance down, I'm thinking, uh-oh, here it comes. Kid starts doing it again. Brittney turns around again. Brittney's only about this tall at the time. She gets on her knees on the bench, puts her hands on top of the bench, turns around, looks at the little kid right in the eye, and says, "Shh, or the Cookie Monster will get you." Everybody laughed like that, about 40 or 50 people. The only person it wasn't funny to was the priest that was in the middle of his homily at the time. And you know the Southwest airline commercials way back then, their slogan was, someone's going through a stressful situation and they can picture flying away on Southwest to a beach somewhere, secluded, and they say, "You want to get away?" Well, so everybody's laughing. I look at Brittney. She's got a grin on ear to ear. And all of a sudden, the priest just turns around like this. And everything got really quiet. And then I look at her mother and said, "Want to get away?" Those are two of the funniest, I would say, memories that I have of Matt and Brittney. And it's not to make fun of them. I mean, life is hard sometimes as it is. You got to have and remember funny moments in your life to kind of oversee, more difficult times. So what I'd like to do is if everybody could raise a glass to the happy couple, may your life be filled with many happy memories. And they made me go last because I had the longest one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for all of our toasts? They're wonderful. All right, at this time, we can now have the bride and groom make their way to the cake table. We'll have our cake cutting.
I'm gonna do this.
moment, real quick, to recognize someone here who is very special to me. Traditionally, we know weddings have beautiful customs like a father walking their daughter down the aisle and a mother of the groom sharing a dance with their son. However, it's often overlooked that these traditions do not have a specific part to recognize the mother of the bride. Mothers dedicate their life, body, and soul for their children, and my mom has done just that for my brother and I. As I stand here on this life-changing occasion, I want to honor the love, guidance, and the sacrifices you have made over the years. Through every laugh, tear, and milestone, you stood by me with unwavering love and support. All that I am, I owe to you. I love you, Mom. So to all the single ladies, I'm sorry, but I will not be doing a bouquet toss. Instead, I will be dedicating this bouquet to my beautiful mother. Today also happens to be her birthday. But I promised I wouldn't have everyone sing happy birthday to her. But if we could all just wish my mom, Donna, a happy birthday on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Donna!
All right, at this time, we can now have Brittney and Matt spotlight the dance floor. I'd like to direct everyone's attention to the bride and groom's first dance.
You're an angel and I can't
All right, how about a big round of applause for the bride and groom? All right, this time we have Brittney stay on the dance floor to share a dance with her father, Tim.
Came in the world, my baby girl, beautiful angel. Oh, I could cry 'cause your mother's kind eyes trying to stop time. No, I can never ask for more. Darling, there's a train coming in your life that you gotta catch, but that's not right now. Small hands wrapped around my finger, wrapped around my finger, and we dance. Try to let it linger, try to let it linger. 'Cause I know if I'm doing my job correct, nights like these will happen less. So please just keep me in your heart when you fly into somebody else's arms, little bird. My heart, lay down my pride. I know I gotta let you go. 'Cause he's gonna love you, but I gotta leave you. Gotta believe it when the Lord takes me home. Darling, there's a train coming in your life that you gotta catch, but that's not right now. Small hands wrapped around my finger, wrapped around my finger. We dance, try to let it linger, try to let it linger. 'Cause I know if I'm doing my job correct, nights like these will happen less. Please just keep me in your heart when you fly into somebody else's arms, little bird.
All right, put your hands together for the bride or father. All right, this time we get Matt back on the dance floor to share a dance with his mother, Andrea.
Think of you, caught up in circles.
some noise for the groom and his mother. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the dance floor is open.
brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asked me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight.
This time, one hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Crisscross, crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's stump. Left foot, let's stump. Right foot, let's stump. Left foot, let's stump. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like it never stop? Can you bring it to the top? To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. 1 hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it right. Back streets back. All right. All right. So everybody everywhere, don't be afraid, don't have no fear. I'm gonna tell the world, make it understand. As long as there be music, we'll be coming back again. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back. Everybody, yeah, rock your body,
Still love you in Tennessee, you're always on my mind.